The hardest part of negotiation is really preparation. You know, Coach Lombardi, Vince Lombardi said years and years ago, winning isn't everything, but the will to prepare to win is everything. Preparation is hard work, but valid preparation is even harder.
I'd say the most important aspect of any human performance event, whether it's high school football, whether it's flying an aircraft, or whether it's going to a boardroom to negotiate, is preparation. You have to focus on what you can manage. In our system, we can manage activity and behavior. So we set valid activity goals for ourselves, things we can duplicate.
You have to be able to bring about agreement. So many people weren't dealing with principles, they were dealing with concepts and tactics and tricks and manipulations, and it just didn't work. It wasn't something I felt that had any validity. So I was very intrigued by what would happen if you applied real principles and took what some of the great business people had done over the past that maybe they didn't even realize. By applying coaching to those principles, it really became more interesting to me every day. We teach systematic decision-based negotiation, and we coach it, and we stick with our clients for years and years and years.
What ends up on the other side of the coaching and training is we now have someone with a valid system in place to help them control their emotions every day when they negotiate, meaning they know exactly where they fell short, they know exactly where they succeeded, and step by step they can break the process down into smaller, more manageable pieces, and they begin to actually develop habit patterns and change behavior, which is really tough.
Coach 2100 is really a 5-year effort to put together technology to solve the problems all of our clients face and we as coaches face. Coach 2100 gives us a base of knowledge. It gives us an opportunity to train our client. It gives us an opportunity to not only train the client, but to qualify the client. We apply the knowledge in our simulator and really qualify the negotiator in a safe environment with a valid preparation package to go into the negotiation. They execute that package, and then on the outside, coming out of the negotiation, we coach the debriefing, bring out all the information we need to prepare for the next negotiation. So Coach 2100 solves all that for us. We have clients on the mainland of China today being coached. We have clients in Russia being coached. High-tech, low-tech, government agencies. We've got high school students, a young lady who a year and a half ago completed a course and worked with a coach and was hired as an intern at the White House. Out of 80 people, she was hired in the middle of the interview process. The interview process was canceled, she was hired. So I think we run the spectrum of any business. The easiest thing to do is to execute a well-prepared checklist for a negotiation. It's easy and it becomes fun.
If I have a potential client that's preparing for the negotiation of their life, and they have, let's say, 30 minutes to prepare, there's a 6-step process that they can go through to get prepared for that situation so that they go in knowing exactly what they're going to do. We call it building an agenda. The 6 steps first and foremost is mission and purpose. Step 2 is problems, anything that may hinder or stop the negotiation. Step 3, we identify our baggage, anything that we take into the deal that's emotional. Step 4 is the only time we ever make any assumptions about our adversary. The 5th step is what we want. What happens next is the last step. What happens next means we solidify in detail the next steps in the process.
We do truly measure success as coaches by what our clients are able to do. It's thrilling when you work with someone and then watch them be successful, watch their family reap the benefit of that success. I've just always been thrilled by watching my clients' success.